happy to announce and present to you an idea that I have in my mind for a few months, and finally I found a coffee lot that satisfies what I wanted to realize. So, the new coffee that I'm presenting is called Kokeb Siwani. I don't know if it's pronounced well according to the Ethiopian language. And let me explain to you why I wanted to release this kind of coffee. So, first of all, I found this year extremely difficult to find a very good Ethiopian Ethiopian coffee lot, so harvested in Ethiopia, using the classic, traditional, natural method in Ethiopia. It's really traditional, the natural that is called, it became like classic without any use of fermentation. This year and year before, I had encountered many issues and many challenges to find what I was able to find a little bit more easily years, like 3-4 years before now. And so I said, okay, I love this kind of profile which gives you fruitiness, tropical fruits, but along with a bright acidity, really pleasant, super sweet and floral, without the flavor taste of the anaerobic. Why is that? Because in my opinion, the anaerobic has a great opportunity to increase the flavor intensity of any specific coffee lot, but the other side of the coin, which is the dark side of the coin, is that, in my opinion, it's like flatten out the flavors. Not flatten the flavors, but become the coffee processes with an aerobic process. The coffee, they taste very, very similar, regardless of the terroir, regardless of the variety, regardless of the country, the altitude, and those factors. So, and then now it's really popular, the anaerobic. So a lot of coffees, not now even in Ethiopia, are processed with anaerobic. And I can find a lot of anaerobic from every producing countries now, from importers list, from the offerings from direct trade. And to me now it's like becoming a little bit boring. Let me tell you, boring, because I have few anaerobic in my offer list right now, and I know what I'm talking about. So I want to focus more on that traditional, classic, natural profile from Ethiopians that express a little bit more the terroir, the specifics of the beautiful Ethiopian heirlooms, the magical heirlooms, and the magical of the altitude of the fermentation, of the processing facility, which in Ethiopia are really, really high in altitude. So, but I wanted this time, that's my idea, to give a label that you can rely, that you can find every year. So you can rely on this name like Muzungu project is right now. So every time I release a new crop of Muzungu project, the customers that already tried in the previous 3, 4, 5 years know what to expect. And I wanted to find the same, to apply the same idea, finding a fantasy name that I gave and attaching to this name an emotion that every year the customers will find the same, more or less, taste profiles of the year before. That is going to be a challenge that I'm ready to take, because it's a challenge because the crop every year can be good, bad, whatever. But that's a challenge I'm willing to take to provide that kind of flavor profile. So, deciding the name, I call it Kokeb Siwani. Sorry if I don't remember exactly the name, because it's a strange name in English and in Italian as well. Why I gave this name? So I wanted to give, first of all, an Ethiopian language name, translated with the Latin characters, because in Ethiopia they have different characters than Latin. And so what makes, one of the trademark of Gardeli Specialty Coffee is the swan. And I decided the swan for elegance, for purity, and that's attached very well with this kind of coffee, like purity of the terroir, not adding anything else than the pure terroir. So Siwani in the first language of the Ethiopian national language is translated, the swan is translated to Siwani. And I wanted to give like two words name. And the first name of Siwani, because Siwani would be too easy, like calling a swan a coffee, it would be too easy. So I was searching for the right word, and I was looking to Ethiopian flag, national flag. And in the Ethiopian national flag, there are 3 colors. And then the first idea, like to attach the color before the word Siwani. But what color? Green, there is yellow, and there is red. Which one represents Ethiopia? Honestly, there is not one specific color that represents Ethiopia. There are 3 colors. So I searched for in the middle, in the center of the flag, there is a star, and I asked to my friend Tamiru, who is producing great coffees, to translate the word. So I searched for the name of the star, and it's Kokeb, so that's why I gave this name, Kokeb Siwani, because Kokeb represents the star of the flag of Ethiopia, of the Ethiopia flag, and also represent, like in the world of coffee, Ethiopia is the star. Honestly, is the star, because what they can give you in the cup, it's pretty unique. All right, so that's it. I hope you will enjoy this release that is going to happen in 2023 and the years to come. All right, enjoy coffees, and acidity is not a crime.